Thank you for tuning in to Dragon Age Inquisition. This is Season 6 of VGTM, Video Games Taught Me, with the game we just mentioned, Dragon Age Inquisition. This is Episode 2, recapping what we learned in what turned out to be a 13-hour stream. Technically speaking, I guess, about a 12-hour and 57-minute stream. 11-hour, by the way. We learned 3 things in that 13-hour period, mostly because I was distracted playing the game and distracted by the chat. As you can see below, encouraging me to get unhealthy breakfast. The first thing was the Ptarmigan. During one of the stories we're reading about in the game, there was a story about a king and a god, and he was evil to his people, and he buried his heart away, and his heart was locked up, and the eagles couldn't find it, but the Ptarmigan could, yada yada yada. And I got to thinking, is a Ptarmigan a real bird? Is a Ptarmigan a real bird? And it is. The Ptarmigan is a game bird. It is the official bird of Nunavut, Canada, colloquially called the snow chicken in the United States. Also, in Japan, it's known as the Raicho, which means thunderbird. And if you're a Pokemon fan, you may notice it looks and sounds a bit like Raichu, which would be Thunder Mouse, I believe, because it is an electric-type Pokemon. Second thing is a vocab word, Macabre, an adjective which means gruesome, ghastly, or horrifying, having death as the subject, or representing related to such, that is, death. And a quote that was in-game. There's a bit of struggle going on right now between the mages and Templars, and that chaos going on, and the war breaking out, and there's a tear in the sky because of the rift between the Fade world and our world, and it's all terrible. And everyone's complaining, yet no one's doing anything to fix the problem. And Cassandra points out, in a quote, "People will stand in the fire and then complain that it's hot." That's a fantastic quote, and it works well for real-life situations, and further proves that video games actually have well-written dialogue. So yeah, that wraps up everything we learned in Dragon Age Inquisition VGTM Season 6 Episode 2.